All right, time to move on from me. You've heard enough of that. We have some great sponsors that we need to thank because none of us would be sitting here having a great weekend if it wasn't for the generosity of all of these folks. The list is a little long, so bear with me. We first want to thank the Yared Foundation and Steve Yared, our heavyweight premier sponsor, year in and year out. He's always there for us. Also want to thank Don King Productions, T&K Boxing Promotions, Alessi Bakery, and Alessi Promotions. Make plans for Alessi's next great night of boxing. It's going to be Friday night, September 13th at the Hilton downtown Tampa. I want to thank Jameson Financial Solutions, Inc., Andrews Diner, Boxing Playhouse, Rocky Young, Newman Design, Alex Levin, Adversary Media and Galaxy Entertainment, Emil Lombardi, Lou and Wendy Martinez, Jimmy and Linda Resnick, Felix Mailspin and Target Builders, Luis Camacho, Belt Creators, DJ Tito Entertainment, Dr. Michael Camp, Michael Pernick, Santos Perez, Ramiro Ortiz, Efrain Lebron, Don Ballas, Craig Houck, and the Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame, Brad Jackson, Mark and Sandra Streisand, Powerhouse Gym, Aricia Martial Arts and Fitness, Gary Donabed and Synovus, Matra Painting, Telos Asaminos, Just Payrolls Service, Gus Curran, the IBO, the Godfather of Boxing, Top Rank Boxing, Renaissance Gems, Pro Box Promotions, Palm Beach Boxing, Paulie and Bella Boxing Team, Efren LeBron, Al Banani, and Jerry Atkinson Hazelton. It's a long list, but God, we love you guys. Thank you so much. I hope we got everybody in. If I missed anyone, I do apologize. So at this time, it's my great pleasure to introduce the man who has put in more hours than anybody else to build this Florida Boxing Hall of Fame after he became president. He has made it a great organization, and a great organization has to have great leadership in order to thrive. He's a man that's done everything you can do in boxing. Please welcome, from the original class 2009, the president of the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame, Mr. Steve Canton.
Thank you, and thank you, Bob. Thank you, everyone, for being here. You know, for years and years, we all enjoyed calling this gentleman Bowtie Bob. That's changed. Now he's Bootless Bob. He made his bootless debut yesterday. First time walking without it and did a great job. Great to have Bob standing up in front of us. Great to have everybody here. Look at the crowd. How many people were here in 2009? I know several people were here in 2009. This has grown. This is our 16th annual event, and it's gotten bigger and better every year. Thanks to our sponsors, thanks to our volunteers, thanks to the great people and great inductees that have come in each and every year. You know, I look around the room. I see old friends. I see people I knew years ago, and I see new friends. And this is fabulous. You know, at my age, I'm glad to see anything. But I'd like to just say, sincerely, we thank you so much. We hope this can keep on going forever and ever, because Florida has such a great history of boxing, and this has become the top Hall of Fame in the country of any state Hall of Fames. There are a special couple of people here, Cornelius Boza Edwards, Juan Laporte, Mike Silver, Joe Cortez. We go back so many years. They came here just to support the class of 2024. It is so special that they're here with us. Let's hear it for those guys. A big thank you to my wife, Beth. She is unbelievable, the amount of work she's done. And all the great volunteers from SJC Boxing, and Carla, who runs our mentorship program, and Christina and Maria. What a great group of people, the fighters that came here, and the movie that we enjoyed this afternoon, and the kids that are in the movie. What a great weekend. I'm going to stop talking because if I don't, I'll keep on going, and there's so many things to cover. So I'm going to turn it right back to Bob for a great program. Thank you.
We've got all kinds of little surprises for you tonight. Steve has a friend who is here this evening. He and I both share a great love of Detroit boxing, since we're both from Detroit. And he has something very special that he would like to surprise Steve with. So, all right. No, I didn't give it away. Chuck Mecker, please come on up.
Thank you. This is a special time for Michigan. Okay. First, I want to thank everybody. This is a boxing community, and it's so close. Thank you for taking me in. I appreciate it. We've all had battles. Myself, and of course, Joe Cortez. And I haven't seen Joe for years.
Microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't seen Joe for years. He went through his battle with COVID. He was close. I watched him all the time. I went through a couple of strokes, a couple of TIAs. So I'm glad to be here. I want to get back into boxing. I saw one of the fellas, Pinklin Thomas. And what happened was, I go back to the time when we had cassettes and CDs. So I play all the old fights, and I look at them. I'm glad to see Carl King, because I was with Don King, and we talked about it. One of my friends, I brought him out to meet Don King at a press conference in New York. I mentioned his name, and he says, "Oh, I know your father." His father was the bodyguard for Jilly Rizzo, who was the bodyguard for Frank Sinatra. So what I brought for Steve, first, it's a patch from Kronk. Escott, the shirt, which Emmanuel loves, and it's powered by Kronk Gym. But I made a shirt for Steve because we both loved Emmanuel. This is the picture I took of Emmanuel, and he signed it for Steve.
What a surprise this is. Chuck Metzger, you know, we hadn't seen each other for many years. It was at the Tommy Hearns Uriah Grant fight for the last time, Joe Louis Arena, 2001. And the year before that was at the Pontiac Silverdome when Freeman Barr fought a co-main event on pay-per-view with Mia St. John and Christy Martin. Last time we saw each other, as he said, he had strokes, had a lot of heartbreak throughout the years, but about 5 years ago, Chuck told me his bucket list was to come and get together one more time at least. And here he is, and we're so happy, and we so appreciate this. Thank you so much.